The next word is unprecedented. Unprecedented means never done or known before. The pandemic caused unprecedented changes in daily life. This means daily life changed in ways never seen before. She received an unprecedented number of awards. This means she got more awards than anyone before her. The company had unprecedented success this year. This means the company did better than ever before. The next word is unscrupulous. Unscrupulous means dishonest and unfair, especially to get what one wants. The company was punished for unscrupulous business practices. This means it did dishonest things to make money. An unscrupulous seller lied about the product's quality. This means the seller wasn't honest about how good the product was. He used unscrupulous methods to win the competition. This means he cheated or acted unfairly to win. The next word is unsustainable. Unsustainable means not able to continue without causing damage or failure. Cutting down so many trees is unsustainable. This means it can't continue without harming the environment. The company's spending is unsustainable. This means they are using too much money and can't keep it up. This lifestyle is exciting but unsustainable. This means it's fun now, but can't last long without problems. The next word is unwise. Unwise means not smart or not a good idea. It was unwise to drive during the storm. This means driving then was a bad decision. She made an unwise investment. This means she put her money into something risky or foolish. Ignoring your health is unwise. This means not taking care of yourself is a bad idea. The next word is vain. Vain means too proud of your looks or efforts or not successful. He is too vain about his appearance. This means he cares too much about how he looks. All their efforts were in vain. This means their efforts failed and didn't bring results. She made a vain attempt to change his mind. This means she tried, but it didn't work. The next word is verbal. Verbal means spoken rather than written. They had a verbal agreement. This means they agreed by speaking, not in writing. The teacher gave verbal instructions. This means the teacher spoke instead of giving written notes. He received a verbal warning at work. This means he was warned by someone speaking to him. The next word is versatile. Versatile means able to do many things well or used in many ways. She's a versatile musician who plays 5 instruments. This means she can play many kinds of instruments well. This tool is very versatile. This means it can be used for many different jobs. He's a versatile actor who plays many roles. This means he can act in many different types of characters. The next word is viable. Viable means capable of working successfully or being done. The business plan is viable and should succeed. This means the plan can work and is likely to succeed. We need a viable solution to the problem. This means we need a solution that will work in the real world. His idea is viable, but it requires more research. This means his idea can work, but it needs further development. The next word is vicious. Vicious means violent, dangerous, or very cruel. The dog had a vicious bite. This means the dog's bite was strong and harmful. He made a vicious attack on his opponent. This means he attacked his opponent in a very cruel way. A vicious rumor spread around the office. This means a harmful and untrue story spread among people. The next word is vivacious. Vivacious means lively and full of energy. She is a vivacious speaker who keeps the audience interested. This means she is energetic and exciting to listen to. Her vivacious personality makes her popular. This means her lively nature makes people enjoy being around her. The children were vivacious and played outside all day. This means the children were full of energy and had a lot of fun. The next word is vocational. Vocational means related to a specific job or career. He is attending a vocational school to learn plumbing. This means he is learning plumbing skills for his future job. Vocational training helps people learn practical skills. This means this type of training teaches people skills for work. Vocational courses are important for students who want hands-on jobs. This means these courses help students prepare for jobs that require practical skills. The next word is vulnerable. Vulnerable means easily harmed or attacked, either physically or emotionally. The young tree was vulnerable to strong winds. This means the tree could easily be damaged by the wind. The elderly are more vulnerable to illnesses. This means they are more likely to get sick. She felt vulnerable after the argument. This means she felt emotionally weak or exposed. The next word is wary. Wary means careful and cautious, often because of a fear of danger. She was wary of strangers at the park. This means she was cautious because she didn't know them. He's wary of making the same mistake again. This means he is careful not to repeat the same error. Be wary when you're walking alone at night. This means you should be careful and alert for any danger. The next word is weary. Weary means tired or exhausted, often from hard work or a long activity. After the long hike, he felt weary. This means he was very tired after walking for a long time. She was weary of hearing the same complaints. This means she was tired of listening to them. I feel weary after a full day of work. This means I am tired from working all day. The next word is wicked. Wicked means evil or very bad. The villain in the story was wicked and cruel. This means the villain was very evil and hurtful. She made a wicked plan to cheat in the game. This means she made a bad and dishonest plan. It was a wicked storm that caused a lot of damage. This means the storm was very strong and dangerous. The next word is willing. Willing means ready to do something or happy to help. He is willing to help with the project. This means he is ready and happy to help. She was willing to travel across the country for work. This means she was ready to go far away for her job. Are you willing to try something new? This means are you ready or interested in trying something different? The next word is withdrawn. Withdrawn means shy, quiet, or not wanting to interact with others. He has become more withdrawn since the accident. This means he has become quieter and doesn't talk to people as much. She felt withdrawn after the difficult conversation. This means she felt sad or shy and didn't want to talk. The child was withdrawn and didn't play with the other kids. This means the child didn't want to interact with other children. The next word is would-be. Would-be means someone who wants to be something but is not yet. The would-be artist spent hours painting every day. This means the person wants to be an artist but is not one yet. A would-be writer needs to practice a lot to improve. This means someone who wants to be a writer needs practice. The would-be entrepreneur had big dreams for his business. This means the person wants to start a business but hasn't yet. The next word is wretched. Wretched means very bad, unhappy, or poor in condition. The weather was wretched during the whole trip. This means the weather was terrible and unpleasant. She felt wretched after hearing the bad news. This means she felt very sad or upset. The house was in wretched condition after the storm. This means the house was very damaged and in poor shape. The next word is wrinkled. Wrinkled means having lines or folds, usually because of age or being crushed. His shirt was wrinkled after being in the suitcase. This means his shirt had many folds because it wasn't ironed. She has wrinkled skin from many years of sun exposure. This means her skin has lines because of age and sunlight. The paper became wrinkled when I accidentally crushed it. This means the paper got folds because I squished it. The next word is abruptly. Abruptly means suddenly, without warning, or in a surprising way. He left the room abruptly without saying goodbye. This means he left quickly and unexpectedly. The conversation ended abruptly when the phone rang. This means the talk stopped suddenly because the phone rang. She turned the car around abruptly. This means she changed direction quickly and without warning. The next word is allegedly. Allegedly means something is claimed to be true, but not yet proven. He allegedly stole the money from the office. This means people say he stole the money, but it hasn't been proven. The man allegedly lied about his qualifications. This means it is said that he lied, but it's not confirmed. The product allegedly caused health problems. This means it's claimed that the product caused issues, but we don't know for sure. The next word is conclusively. Conclusively means in a way that proves something beyond doubt. The investigation concluded conclusively that he was guilty. This means the investigation provided clear proof that he did it. The scientist proved the theory conclusively through experiments. This means the scientist provided strong evidence to prove the theory. The test results were conclusively in favor of the new treatment. This means the test showed clear evidence that the treatment worked. The next word is consistently. Consistently means in a steady or unchanging way. She consistently arrives early to work every day. This means she always comes to work early without fail. His work is consistently of high quality. This means his work is always excellent. They have consistently won the championship for 5 years. This means they have won every year without exception. The next word is decisively. Decisively means in a way that shows clear determination or finality. She spoke decisively during the meeting. This means she spoke with confidence and made clear decisions. The team decisively defeated their opponents in the final game. This means they won the game clearly and strongly. He acted decisively to solve the problem. This means he took quick and firm action to fix the issue. The next word is diplomatically. Diplomatically means in a way that avoids conflict or is careful in handling situations. She diplomatically handled the difficult situation with the client. This means she dealt with the situation in a calm and tactful way. He spoke diplomatically to avoid upsetting anyone. This means he was careful with his words to prevent causing problems. They negotiated diplomatically to reach a fair agreement. This means they worked together carefully and respectfully to make a deal. The next word is downhill. Downhill means in a worse condition or direction, or literally going down a slope. The situation went downhill after the company lost funding. This means the situation became worse after the loss of money. His health started going downhill after the accident. This means his health got worse after the accident. The car went downhill after the engine stopped working. This means the car moved down the slope because it was no longer working. The next word is fundamentally. Fundamentally means in a basic or essential way. The two opinions are fundamentally different. This means the opinions are very different at the core. The changes are fundamentally necessary for growth. This means the changes are essential for progress. The problem is fundamentally about communication. This means the main issue is related to how people communicate. The next word is harshly. Harshly means in a very severe or unpleasant way. The teacher spoke harshly to the students. This means the teacher was very strict or rude when speaking. He was punished harshly for breaking the rules. This means he was punished in a very severe way. The weather was harshly cold during the winter. This means the cold weather was very extreme and uncomfortable. The next word is hopelessly. Hopelessly means in a way that shows no chance of success or improvement. She looked hopelessly at the broken machine. This means she thought the machine could not be fixed. He was hopelessly lost in the big city. This means he couldn't find his way and had no idea where he was. They tried hopelessly to solve the problem but couldn't. This means they tried but felt there was no chance of success. The next word is easily. Icily means in a cold, unfriendly, or emotionless manner. She looked at him icily after the argument. This means she looked at him with coldness and anger. He replied icily when asked about the incident. This means he responded in a cold and unfriendly way. The wind blew icily through the open window. This means the wind felt cold and harsh, like ice. The next word is indefinitely. Indefinitely means for an unlimited time or without a clear end. The meeting was postponed indefinitely. This means the meeting was delayed, but no new date was set. The project was delayed indefinitely due to budget issues. This means the project has no clear deadline for restarting. He was staying abroad indefinitely for work. This means he would be staying for an unknown amount of time. The next word is infinitely. Infinitely means to an endless extent without limit. The universe is infinitely large. This means the universe has no end and keeps expanding. She loves him infinitely without any boundaries. This means she loves him more than anything, with no limits. The possibilities are infinitely exciting. This means there are endless exciting opportunities. The next word is intellectually. Intellectually means in a way that involves thinking, understanding, or mental effort. He was intellectually challenged by the difficult puzzle. This means the puzzle required a lot of thinking to solve. The conversation was intellectually stimulating. This means the conversation made people think deeply and engage mentally. She is intellectually curious and loves to read books. This means she enjoys learning and thinking about new things. The next word is intensely. Intensely means in a very strong or extreme way. She worked intensely on the project all night. This means she worked very hard and focused for a long time. He was intensely focused on the task at hand. This means he paid a lot of attention and effort to the task. The competition was intensely fierce. This means the competition was very strong and serious. The next word is invariably. Invariably means always, without exception. She invariably wakes up early every day. This means she always wakes up early without fail. He invariably finishes his work on time. This means he always completes his work punctually. The weather in this region is invariably hot in the summer. This means it is always hot during the summer in this area. The next word is ironically. Ironically means in a way that is opposite to what you would expect, often with humor. He ironically said he loved being stuck in traffic. This means he said it in a way that suggested the opposite. He actually hated being stuck. Ironically, the firefighter was afraid of fire. This means it's surprising because firefighters are supposed to be brave around fire. She found it ironically funny that she lost her phone while looking for it. This means it's funny because it's the opposite of what she expected. She was looking for it but lost it. The next word is knowingly. Knowingly means in a way that shows you understand or are aware of something. He knowingly ignored the warning signs. This means he knew about the warnings but decided to ignore them. She smiled knowingly when she saw the surprise. This means she understood what was happening and smiled because of it. They knowingly made a mistake to test the system. This means they were aware they were making a mistake on purpose. The next word is likewise. Likewise means in the same way or also. He likes to read books. Likewise, his brother enjoys reading. This means his brother also enjoys reading, just like him. I will be attending the meeting. Likewise, she will join us. This means she will also attend the meeting. He gave a great performance, and likewise, his teammate did well. This means his teammate also performed well in the same way. The next word is logically. Logically means in a way that makes sense or follows reason. She logically explained how the machine works. This means she gave an explanation that made sense and was easy to understand. Logically, they should have finished the project by now. This means, according to reason, the project should have been completed already. The solution to the problem was logically simple. This means the solution was easy to understand and made sense. The next word is medically. Medically means in a way that relates to medicine or health. He is medically certified to treat patients. This means he has the proper qualifications in medicine. The condition was medically serious and required surgery. This means the health condition was very serious and surgery was needed. Medically, she is in good health. This means, according to medical tests, her health is good. The next word is moderately. Moderately means to a middle degree, not too much or too little. She exercised moderately for 30 minutes every day. This means she exercised at a reasonable level, not too hard or too easy. The weather was moderately warm, perfect for a walk. This means the weather was neither too hot nor too cold, just right. He moderately enjoyed the movie, but it wasn't his favorite. This means he liked the movie, but not very strongly. The next word is musically. Musically means in a way that relates to music or the ability to play or appreciate music. She is musically talented and can play several instruments. This means she has a natural skill and ability in music. He musically expressed his emotions through the piano. This means he used music to communicate his feelings. The teacher explained the song musically, focusing on rhythm and melody. This means the teacher talked about the song in terms of its musical elements. The next word is oddly. Oddly means in a strange or unusual way. He was oddly quiet during the meeting. This means he was unusually quiet, which was surprising. The painting was oddly beautiful with unexpected colors. This means the painting was strangely beautiful in a way that wasn't expected. Oddly, they decided to go hiking in the rain. This means it was unusual or strange that they chose to hike despite the rain. The next word is overboard. Overboard means excessively or beyond what is necessary. He went overboard with the decorations for the party. This means he used too many decorations, more than needed. She acted overboard in her reaction to the news. This means she overreacted in an exaggerated way. The ship went overboard during the storm. This means someone or something fell off the ship into the water. The next word is predominantly. Predominantly means mostly or for the most part. The area is predominantly rural with few cities. This means most of the area is countryside, not urban. The team is predominantly made up of young players. This means most of the team members are young. The population is predominantly Asian in that neighborhood. This means most of the people living in that neighborhood are Asian. The next word is profoundly. Profoundly means in a deep or serious way. She was profoundly moved by the speech. This means the speech deeply affected her emotions. The discovery was profoundly important for science. This means the discovery was extremely significant. He was profoundly grateful for their help. This means he was very deeply thankful for their support. The next word is regardless. Regardless means without paying attention to something, no matter what. They decided to go on the trip regardless of the weather. This means they went on the trip even though the weather didn't matter. He will speak his mind, regardless of what others think. This means he will speak his opinion no matter how others feel about it. Regardless of the price, she bought the dress. This means she bought the dress even though the price didn't matter to her. The next word is relentlessly. Relentlessly means in a way that doesn't stop or give up, often with intensity. She worked relentlessly to finish the project on time. This means she worked without stopping or slowing down, with a lot of effort. The storm raged relentlessly for hours. This means the storm continued without stopping for a long time. He pursued his goal relentlessly, never giving up. This means he kept going toward his goal without any breaks or hesitation. The next word is reportedly. Reportedly means according to reports or what has been said by others. The event was reportedly canceled due to the storm. This means, according to the reports, the event was canceled because of the storm. She reportedly won the award for Best Actress. This means it has been said that she won the award according to reports. The company is reportedly planning to expand internationally. This means, according to sources, the company is planning to expand outside of the country. The next word is respectfully. Respectfully means in a way that shows respect or politeness. He respectfully listened to the speaker's opinion. This means he listened politely and with respect. She respectfully declined the invitation to the party. This means she turned down the invitation in a polite and respectful way. The student spoke respectfully to the teacher. This means the student addressed the teacher in a polite and courteous manner. The next word is scarcely. Scarcely means barely or hardly in a very small amount or degree. She could scarcely believe the news. This means she could hardly believe what she heard. There was scarcely enough food for everyone at the party. This means there was just a little food, not enough for everyone. He scarcely had time to prepare for the test. This means he had very little time to get ready for the test. The next word is sideways. Sideways means in a direction that is to the left or right, not straight ahead. The car turned sideways on the icy road. This means the car moved to the side, not straight, because of the ice. He glanced sideways at the book on the table. This means he looked at the book from the side without directly looking at it. The tree fell sideways after the strong wind. This means the tree fell to the side, not straight down. The next word is sparsely. Sparsely means in a scattered or thinly distributed way. The town is sparsely populated, with few people living there. This means there are very few people living in the town. The forest is sparsely covered with trees in some areas. This means there are few trees in some parts of the forest. He sparsely decorated the room with only a few items. This means he decorated the room with just a few things, not too many. The next word is spiritually. Spiritually means in a way that relates to the spirit, soul, or religion. She felt spiritually connected to nature during the retreat. This means she felt a deep, emotional connection to nature, almost like a spiritual experience. He has spiritually guided many people through difficult times. This means he has helped people find peace or purpose in a spiritual way. She practices yoga spiritually to improve her mind and body. This means she uses yoga to connect with her inner self and improve her well-being. The next word is strategically. Strategically means in a way that involves planning and careful thinking to achieve a goal. They position their troops strategically for the battle. This means they place their soldiers in the best possible positions to win. The company strategically expanded into new markets to increase profits. This means the company made careful plans to grow its business. She made her move strategically, thinking of the best possible outcome. This means she carefully planned her actions to achieve her goal. The next word is subconsciously. Subconsciously means without being aware of it, happening in the part of the mind that is not fully aware. She subconsciously avoided the topic during the conversation. This means she avoided the topic without realizing it. He subconsciously taps his foot when he's nervous. This means he taps his foot without thinking about it, just because he's nervous. Her subconscious feelings influenced her decisions. This means her feelings, which she wasn't fully aware of, affected her choices. The next word is superficially. Superficially means in a way that only looks at the surface, not deeply or thoroughly. He superficially admired the painting without understanding its meaning. This means he liked the painting only because it looked nice, not because he understood it deeply. The problem was superficially addressed, but not solved. This means the problem was only looked at on the surface, but not deeply examined or fixed. She was superficially friendly, but didn't really care about others. This means she acted friendly on the outside, but didn't genuinely care. The next word is swiftly. Swiftly means quickly, with speed. The runner swiftly crossed the finish line. This means the runner completed the race very quickly. The wind blew swiftly through the trees. This means the wind moved quickly with a lot of speed. She moved swiftly to catch the train. This means she moved quickly in order to catch the train. The next word is systematically. Systematically means in a methodical, organized way. She systematically organized the books on the shelf by genre. This means she arranged the books in a clear, ordered manner. The team worked systematically to solve the problem. This means the team approached the problem step by step with a plan. He systematically reviewed each part of the project to find mistakes. This means he checked the project carefully, following an organized method. The next word is theoretically. Theoretically means based on theory or ideas, not necessarily in practice. Theoretically, the plan should work perfectly. This means, according to the theory or idea, the plan should succeed. Theoretically, it is possible to travel faster than light. This means based on scientific ideas, it's possible, though not yet proven or practiced. Theoretically, you could finish the project in 2 days. This means based on the plan, it seems possible, but it might not happen in reality.